Hey guys and gals, it's Xaoslegend again. 6 more spoilers just came in. So might as well add those to my report. Although I'm sure anybody who comes to my site probably also goes to the magic shows, but then I have my own comments, so hopefully that's interesting enough. So the first one he has, Mr. Orange Guy, is Calastria Highborn, which is a double black 2/2 vampire shaman that says whenever a Calastria Highborn or another vampire you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay a black. If you do, target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So, pretty darn good. It's a grizzly bear and takes advantage of your opponent trying to stop your horde, and I suppose if they don't stop your horde, then they're just going to lose anyway, right? So this will probably be a 4 of in vampire decks. I mean, I could agree that this is pretty amazing for a creature-based deck. Gives them that reach that they need. You know, with all the other great vampires that are out there, it's just really good. In limited, you know, it won't be amazing. It'll be nice. Certainly. Will certainly be worth taking over a lot of other cards. Worth taking over removal, probably not. But probably worth taking over most other creatures in black if you have a few vampires. If you don't have a few vampires, then no, it's a double black bear that you know, you might get 2 life out of, or 4 life swing out of. But yeah, really solid. So it's a good design. Vampires is not a tier 1 deck yet, so they haven't made vampires too good yet, obviously. In block, I suppose it is, but not in type 2. So next one we have is Quest for the Nihil Stone, as one person, as the Mr. Orange Guy said. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Nihil sounds correct to me. Quest for the Nihil Stone, even if it sounds bad. So it's a 1 black enchantment. It's a quest. Whenever an opponent discards a card, you may put a quest counter on Quest for the Nihil Stone at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep if they have no cards in hand, and Quest for the Nihil Stone has 2 or more quest counters on it, you may have them lose 5 life. That's a lot. That only takes 4 activations and it'll kill them by itself, and it's a 1-drop, and you only need to hit them with 1 discard 2 card for it to activate. So Blightning, what's the other one? Mind Rot. Of course, late game it doesn't do anything, but if you're playing a dedicated discard deck, you know, pretty good. Be nice in a deck that can kind of looter things away, but anyhow, seems really good. I don't think there's enough discard cards right now to make it a viable deck, probably. You know, you've got Duress, and you've got the Mind Rod, and you've got Blightning, and you know, you've got Necroskitter. Is that Necroskitter? Whatever his name is. Becomes an XX, where X is 7 minus their hand size, right? But you know, pretty cool card. I'd like to see discard made more viable. We've got Megrim, of course. Anyhow, so it's another cool one. Let's see what's next. Next we have Join the Ranks, which is a 3 and a colorless common instant. Put 2 1/1 white soldier ally creature tokens onto the battlefield. So the keyword there being ally, otherwise this card would be terrible. It's really nice this is an instant instead of a sorcery. I mean, just in a deck with a lot of allies, this thing could just be busted, right? In a deck without any allies, or with uninteresting allies like Berserker, it could be pretty stupid. And not very good, right? But yeah, I mean, in any ally deck, you're going to take that really high. In limited. In constructed, probably not going to get play, because allies suck. Sorry. Until they print some some more amazing allies. I don't see them doing anything in constructed, but you know, it's a good card. They haven't had anything that makes multiple allies yet, so that'll be the first. So I like it. Next.